Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play Star Citizen. Again, a number I'm not sure still on that backlog, but today we are doing day 4. Was Epro, Galacco, Banyu and Esperin. Probably butchered all them but Banyu. And it just shot on me. This is day 4, basically alien. I was going to say week, alien day. I don't know why I want to keep saying week. Here we go. This one should be reasonably short. So I'm hoping for once, I've been saying this like every episode, but hopefully I can get day 4 mixing with day 5. If day 5 is not too much. I should have really paid attention to what day 5 was over there. But yeah, this is 4 manufacturers today. I looked on the site, and it's equivalent of something like, you know, 5 for one manufacturer, 1 for one manufacturer, 3, and then I forgot what the other number was. As you can see, Defender, the blade and stuff. Like there, look. As we saw yesterday's or last week's episode, everything was covered. Now it's just the middle and downstairs. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted. Alarms are going off, so I'm probably going to do 5 minutes and get interrupted again. I don't get pushed here. SupernovaTiffy will be getting up to go to work. I thought alarm's going to have 25 past, at least get the induction done. That's going to push me. Okay, what was I saying? Basically, you see they have the bottom here. Well, it's got like the Galactic Relican up and again butchering these names. So Targar, the Banyu Merchantman. Well, I believe that's all going to be concept stuff still, so we don't have to go through any of that. Look on the outside, so we'll probably do that first, be the easiest thing. We've got a knock so we can get on. And then I think the biggest thing here is the Prowler, personally, and I think that's quite a straightforward ship to get in and out of, so shouldn't take too long. So hopefully next episode we can get over day 5 in this episode, fingers crossed. If not, we might just get part of it. There's the Krabby. The Banyu Defender, what I believe actually comes free with a merchantman or has a slot for it in merchantman. I cannot remember which way round it is since I don't own a merchantman, and it's been so long in concept, that one. But it's designed to defend the merchantman, basically. Is the gist I'm trying to get at here. Okay, I guess we'll start with the holograms and then we'll go across to them. Maybe get that done quickly before someone gets up. Because again, not moved yet, so has to walk through here, interrupt everything. When we move, that won't be a problem. Okay, this is the Galactic Rayon. Manufactured, it's cargo focused. Oh, I was going to say this was a medium fighter, but apparently it's cargo focused. I didn't realise that. This is the ship. I guess it's not in a way. I was going to say it's the one up from. The Zinni ship I have, the small one. Well, that's a scouting interceptor, isn't it? But it technically be used for racing. So, interesting. What does it actually say about it specifically? Galactic's first foray into the human market, the Raylin is an elegant interspecies vessel, perfect for any human or Zinni pilot looking for a safe and reliable solution for commercial grade medium cargo hauling, and is a prime example of why the Zinni Empire has trusted House Galactic with production of its industrial vessel for centuries. Maybe the other Zinni one is actually made a different manufacturer then. Because there was one when I looked at that list quick that only had one ship. Maybe it's this one. It's got a very, as you can see, a unique design. So it should be similar to the Zinni one and moving, but the one is supposed to be more of a fighter. Even though it's a light one at best. Nice looking though. Big starfish. Here's the merchantmen, people. So this ship is a Banyu ship. Okay, again I apologise. My throat just went all on me. Okay. Again, I've got up and I've got straight onto this while I was asleep. Before if I sit down, eat breakfast, have something to eat. The throat's going to be more lubricated, what's better for me episodes, but at the same time, what's that? 30 minutes gone, an hour gone, Aurora here's me when I do it in 5 minutes, boom, she's up. There goes all my time. If I get this done now, at least it's done with. Once we move, it'll be a lot easier because the kitchen's going to be nowhere near where she sleeps. So, and also for it, I should be able to go into the other room and just record while she's up, as long as I keep the monitor on her, make sure she's in the other room playing safely. Right now, if she's in the room playing safely, it's on the mic. Anyway, with that being said, what I was up to, okay, the merchantman, I think I was trying to get at. The defender I said upstairs, that's basically the ship to defend this. There should be a cargo hold or hangar bay even. To have that ship in there. Again, I'm not 100% sure if a defender comes with this. I don't think it does. I'm not 100% sure. Or you just buy the two separate, basically. But this ship is supposed to be as it says, it's a merchantman. It's basically like a massive mall or supermarket. Mall's probably better because they have multiple shops, a shopping centre even, in it. And it has a special place for VIPs. It's something like you can have, I don't know what it is, like, again, I'm just trying to remember it off my head, so don't quote me on the numbers. It's something like 6 or 10 different shop areas. What I think you could have theoretically players run, or when they have AI could probably run them and stuff, and you can get profit from it. And the idea is like you go around, you land this baby, be in their spacious or whatever, and people come over, visit and stuff. There's another player, by the way. One of the actually, I believe that is a brand new armour. That came as a subscription armour he's wearing. You subscribed to get that. There was a red. I mean, I have to remember red because I thought the reds were lovely. I've got that. And there's 2 other colours. I got by subscribing the $20 one, you get 2 of the free. Let me look here for you very quickly. Actually, can I scroll down and find it? Because there's all the armour just with the loading part. The helmet. Kitty. Where is it? Should be in there. That could be part of it, maybe. No. It might also not. Oh, there's another page because it's showing all the armor's going to say. It might not be showing them all because I've got it on the thingy. Ah, that makes more sense. Yeah, probably easier just to do it this way. Just helmets. Forgot about the extra page. Nah, there we go. See, the red one, gold one's part of it. There. And I don't even have all my armors here because during the event I've got a lot of the these helmets. They're back at the other station, and I can probably show you with the knick-knack app very quickly. We're supposed to get them officially attached to account on 318, I believe. If you looted them, and I did. Let me show you. I did take a small snippet video of them after I got them. Well, I might put in the video, but let me go to knick-knacks. I remember when knick-knacks it. That knick-knack, give it a burn. See, I've got stuff in Microtech, obviously in Houston. Boom. Yep, Everest Harbour. Oh, I've got stuff in these places still. What did I leave there? MDS Rider. What's that? There's nothing there. Why is it telling me that one? That's weird. Can I go back? Anyway, I've been putting them here, so I know these are here. Maybe because I was using the storage just there temporarily. Anvil Carrick. Is there a search thing in there so you can be more specific? Or just got to do it like this? Because there's going to be a lot of stuff there. As you can see. I just want to like type helmets in and show you. Got food and drink I've picked up. Oh, is there? Ah, here. Armour. That might be a bit more specific. Let's cut it down. All types. Here we go. Helmets. There is. Boom. That's going to make it easier. These are all the ones I found while I was searching for the Halloween stuff. You know, well, it's this year right now, so I'm recording this on 21st 11th, but when you watch this episode, it'll be last year. There's one. There's the Hill Horror one. So that's the basic one that I already had anyway, so that's already attached to my account anyway. I found a few more of them. Same one. What's going to be even more specific? Same one again. There's a green one. And there's a Van Duel one, but you can see I found this one multiple times. You only get one attached to your account, even if you already had one. Let me just make sure it is changing, yeah. The Hill Horror, I kind of wish they would put them all in and stick together. Reborn, there it is, so there's the newest one. So that should be attached to my account as this video goes up by now. The Van Du one's one I wanted most. Ah, there it is. Snarling Van Du. Remember, I missed out the first time around because originally you had to kill 50 players, individual players, PvP, and we just couldn't do it. So now I finally got it through this event. It was awesome. Yeah. With that being said, let's focus on the actual ships. So what does it say officially? Okay, Banyu traders are renowned for the merchant prowess, travelling the space lines and trading with everyone they meet. Their sturdy, dedicated trading ships have proven themselves a vessel ideally suited to the task, and are so prized that they are frequently passed down from generation to generation of Banyu. And I'm getting lagged as I'm trying to reverse that. So yeah, people have been waiting on this ship for a long time. I believe it was first announced, I could be wrong, so again, don't quote me, 2013. I've been waiting for a long time. I think it's one of the older ships that's not in the game right now. But as you can see, they're really fleshing out the concept stuff. Did a brand new Defender first to get the basic language for it. It's going to be an awesome ship when it comes out. And also another ship, because it's been taking so long, there's been a reason why some players are like, this game is never going anywhere because this ship's taking forever. But again, it's a huge ship, so why? I bet it's going to be awesome when it's done. And the thing with Zig, it seems they get better at doing ships every time. So in other words, the longer yours take, as in the further down the schedule it is, the better it generally is. So this baby probably won't have to have like 10 reworks, like some of the original ships have to have done. And 10 might be exaggerated a bit, but by the time the game comes out, that might not be exaggeration. That's it, so now it's going through a rework right now. Because the new technology comes on, stuff they didn't realise they need. Is this the... Oh, okay, so this is the medium version. I got mixed up with the Zinni one. Because it's seen by the same manufacturer. Again, I'm going to butcher it. IAE medium fighter. This is the one I was thinking it was. So that other one we saw earlier with the starfish, that is a completely different manufacturer. That's cool. Harnessing the power of next generation, Zinni flight systems, upgrade dual vector thrusters, and a daunting weapons package. IAE has crafted a fighter that retains the nimble dexterity and tight handling the brand is known for. One thing though, with the merchant very quickly, when that comes into, that's probably going to be, you know, like this Alien Week, I said it's probably going to be quite quick. If I didn't look at my knickknacks, we get down, paddy back, get a bone. If I didn't look at that, I'd probably wasted 3-4 minutes just doing that. That ship's probably going to take up like half an hour on its own when it finally comes in. So this may look, this day 4, instead of trying to mix day 5 into it, may just get its own episode at that point, when the merchant finally gets introduced. I guess it depends how easy it is to get around the ship, how much big spaces there are, etc, etc. Well, that's beautiful. Okay, moving on. If we can find the correct way out. I think it's over here. Where's that? Yeah, oh, over there we go. Let's go. And it was, yeah, there we go. The Nox. Again, a bit like Dragonfly. Was it specifically? Excuse me, matey. I'm trying to look at this for the purple. It's done by our part again. Racing. This is a racing one, so it doesn't have the guns on it, I'm assuming. Hit the skids with the 2947 Nox. The speedy and maneuverable open canopy racer from Alpan. Again, I'm butchering the name. Is capable of zipping along planet surfaces or deep space. Available for the first time in human space. The Nox has been specially designed for humans. Move, please. Humans, I'm trying to finish the last sentence. You're being so rude right now. Matey, move, please. Excuse me, mate. Pilot and is ready to race. Thank you for all your help there. Okay. Oh, okay. Wrong about the guns. I guess I was correct. I think the guns on the front, not on the side. I also believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is a one-seater. Hence it's a racer, where Dragonfly is a two-seater, so this one's probably more maneuverable. It's technically got this nice thing here to help with aerodynamics, basically. You know, you see the air going over it, and of course it's a little bit of protection in a way, isn't it, as you're flying? Because it's close to there. Hello, friend. Why are you just staring at me? Okay, why is he staring at me? Any reason? Literally 3 bikes. 3 bikes here. And you stare at the one I'm sitting on. Some people are weird. But yeah, you can see he's got some nice guns on it. We've got 4 here. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, my correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bikes. And yeah, he stares at the one I'm sitting on. There's 4 bikes with no one on. Okay, with that, move on with that weird interaction. Didn't take any chat, did he? To rent before the first day. No. Okay, there's Mr. Weirdo. Bye, Mr. Weirdo. Okay. So let's start. I guess we might start with the Banyu Defender since we were doing the Banyu just. Hey, the war at home. So again, I should mention the Banyu Merchantman, I'm assuming. It's a light fighter. Meet the Banyu Defender, a multi-crew fire. Yeah, it has 2 spots for pilots, and both are supposed to be able to use it on either side. I don't know if it works that way right now, but it's supposed to at some point. The multi-crew fighter, whose patchwork design highlights technology from a variety of species. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Banyu basically take the best stuff they traded or found from other species to make their ships. From a variety of species, featuring modest accommodations for its crew. Well, it's supposed to be a 2-player one, and easy access to components. The Defender gets its name, the name from the role it serves, the first line of defense against enemy attacks. That's why the Defender makes the ideal companion, say, to the Merchantman, like I said. To the Merchantman. One to do the heavy hauling, and the other to perform the deadly dogfighting. And a lot of people nickname this like the Crab, for obvious reasons. So it's very organic-y in here. Put light on for us. There's a bed there, and of course a player jumps in my way. Very rude today. Second one here. And here's the cockpit, and on the other side exactly the same one. I have to check. They probably have a toilet. Because it's been designed for humans. Like they're basically an alien ship, and they've mixed it for humans. But there's a fire, so it may not, and technically it lands on the Merchantman. You can go to the toilet then, can't you? So it's not long distance. You don't really need one for what its role is. Look, it's a very nice ship. And again, I wouldn't mind having one of these, but I already have a Gladius with a light fighter. I have a Sabre with a light fighter. Adding this to that's a 3rd light fighter technically that does any one I have. It's technically a light fighter too. You know, I'm just getting too many light fighters. Depending how this week goes, I might pick the Scorpions up, and that'll be my heavy fighter. Then I'll have some light fighters, 1 heavy fighter. You know, some of the tougher jobs. Other than that, other than getting that bounty hunter ship that has the Hawk on it. If they ever do that, they may not. Oh, that must be storage. I like the design of it, it's really nice. Oh, like, it's the storage for it. I've basically got all the ships I need then. I would still like a small ship that can carry my tank, but with SupernovaTiffy getting the 600i, and once it has its rework, she'll be able to carry it. Oh, you know, Al, can you take my tank here for me, please? So when she's on and stuff. The Spin Blade. This is obviously supposed to be a Vandal ship. Light fighter again. These light fighters' design blade are often used by Vandal as scouts and first wave assault craft. They have also served well as skirmishes or skirmish units due to their speed, allowing them to chase down any ship attempting to flee the area. For some decades, United Empire of Earth aggressor squadrons have operated replica blade fighters produced under exclusive contracts by Esprin Inc. Right, Vandal threat, basically. These ships as they use, this is obviously made for humans, so it's a little different. I believe the should be under it. It's not going to let me get in, is it? I think it's around here. Ah, there we go. Found it. You got to lie down in these, look, boom. Get from the side quick before I go up. Okay, when we go down, you can see that. But anyway, there I am in there. See, very sleek. Like the language of it, it's very aggressive, which makes sense. Look, these like little spiky things on top, like antennas. See, you see like how I'm thinking in it. Let me catch the side so you can see me when I get out from the side. Like it's like lying forward. See, like that. So again, it's not the most comfortable for the human. Well, again, video game, so the character won't care. Okay. Maybe we'll do that one last. Oh, here she is. This is the one I own. I love the redness. It doesn't have a big thruster like all the other ships. It basically has a lot of the small ones, so it's a lot more manoeuvrable. But again, it's like a glass tank. You spit the thing, kaboom. That's why, to me, this is an extra light fighter. This is an extra racer. Yeah, you have no pants on. Sheesh. They all come out, don't they, to the show? They all come out. Oh, is he getting in it so we can show you? No? I thought he was getting in it. Okay, fine. Light fighter. The Zinni Apol Corporation manufacture an export model of the Hood. Is he doing it? There we go. So you can see here how you get in and out. Okay, he's glitched a bit, hasn't he, because he's on the seat. He's going to teleport and see it? No? Wow. There we go, he teleports in the seat. Obviously, you're supposed to just get from the seat, not teleport to it. Okay, we'll read this while he gets, hopefully get out so we can get it in a sec. For sale to human civilians as a dedicated scout explorer. Say it's a scout and exploring ship. The export model features the same Zinni maneuvering rig, but control surfaces modified for human use and more limited on armaments. Okay, get to see him get out, and we'll jump in it quick. Okay, he's glitched to get out. He seems to come down them stairs there. And he uses alien technology. See if I can get in it properly without glitching. Okay, yeah, I've got him. That's the way you're supposed to enter people, not do whatever that guy was doing. And straight in the seats. That's how you're supposed to do it. You see, she's awesome, and it transforms as well. You know, from landing mode, what it's in, into more of like a starfish type thing. When you're in space, what's cool, and you want to get out of landing mode. There's got like two modes too. What's awesome, especially if you're like in atmosphere, certain modes are going to perform better than other modes, obviously being in atmosphere. And you can change and have the option to change it up a bit. See, like the balls, so it's really cool. Well, let's see if we can get out properly, if we can get there quick. Yeah, it looks like I got out properly. Okay. But yeah, I own that ship, so you might see that. If you go back and past episodes, you'll see that down to time. I don't use it that often, but I do own that one. Okay, this baby. I believe this is the Talon. There's two of them. Chris, I'm trying to think if Paralysis owned one. I think he did at one point. So if he did, it would be my channel a little bit. Light fighter. The Talon represents Esprin's continuing effort to preserve historical significant Tervarans, this is Tervaran ships, so the Tervaran aliens. Ship designs are maneuverable single-seat combat ship with light armor but powerful directional phalanx shields. The Talon is made to strike first and strike hard before using the shields to cover its escape. The infamous Shriek variant model is armed with additional internal missiles. So this one talks about the shield. Basically, if I remember rightly, you maneuver it, so like you put it at the front, it takes the damage. Well, that means your back's open, and it's what it says, that you can move it to the back. You move it around where you want, but it can't defend everything at once. But being the missile variant, you get in there, you run out of your stuff, you strike and get out. Well, I believe one's more laser based. I think it's from the front. I think work out how to get in it. I thought it was from the front. You may not be able to get in it, people, to show you. Also, you can see out of this, I believe, and there's a button to see out of it and stuff. Yeah, I may not be able to get in, people. I'm sure it's at the front. I'm sure this opens up and you climb up to it, but it's not giving me the... Is it there? That might be it. There we go, found it. Here we go. There we go. That's how you get him. Miss Baggage, I believe this is her favourite ship in the game. Miss Baggage is the hologram at Microtech. She's also off, is it Dooley, in one of the Zenithra events. The voice actress for him. See, look, it's very bird-like. Like their race is, and that hence it's the same people who are in the middle. Very bird-like. As you can see, I can see out of this, where they can't see him. I think there's a way to turn this on and off as well in here. I'm not sure which it is. Again, I don't own this. Ah, could be that viewport off. It may not also work because we're not actually flying it. Yeah. Oh, that guy's probably I'm renting and trying to get in it and doesn't realise I'm inside of it because you can't see me. I'm in your head. Oh, I want tea. Coming out, mate. If you want to get in. Yeah, the other one's open over there. He was trying to get in it. He didn't realise I was inside it. But again, these are two basically the same internally and other than the outside, so I don't need to get any other one. I believe that's the laser variant. Let me go and double check. Seeing it? Oh, you open up now to get in. Seriously, mate? Is it glitching? Because he doesn't look like he's in the seat. Man, I think you screwed the ship up. No. Okay, he opened it and get inside it. Okay, fine. We'll look. I wasn't planning to since I saw the other one, but okay, that's what it looks like from this view. Oh, that's cool. So I'm glad I did actually got in the second one then, because we did it from the other view. I didn't even get to see how that came down. See how when you're inside that you can't see, and then normally you flip that to so you can see it. That just doesn't look by default. Oh, okay, this was bugging then. The one I could see through it, this one I can't. Well, then you get, at least since I got to turn it on and off for some reason, at least you can see. Basically, you don't want to see anybody. Like, no way. That's cool though. But I believe this one lasts longer in the sense this is the laser variant, but not as strong, if that makes sense. Basically, the missiles and can obviously do a lot more damage. It's assume you can hit them, but they're going to run out a lot faster. Where this baby, I don't think can run out, but you lose some damage and it takes you long to kill things. What makes it more dangerous to be in that ship, because that means you have to fire at them longer. So striking and getting out means you're going to have to strike and get out a lot more often than just one payload and leave and you've done your job. You might have to do it two or three times, risk yourself, or stay there longer and risk you getting killed. If I'm not mistaken. Light Finder. Town represents Esper's continuing effort to preserve history. I've read that before. To maneuver single sheet, light armor, but powerful directional. Yeah, we said that. This town is made to strike first and strike hard before using the shields to cover its escape. So basically, this one just has lasers, I believe. This one has extra missiles, so you could do a bit more long distance. Okay, next one. We have two more, right? Or is there one behind this? What is this one? Oh, it's a glaive. That's been glaive. Another Vandal ship. Medium fighter. The glaive is a symmetrical version of the scythe, generally flown by Vandal with more combat experience. They are better armed and have two huge blades, wings, as opposed to one standard scythe. It's basically upgraded scythe in a way, and it's a medium. Oh god, he almost fell out. They're getting quick, I might be able to see what goes inside. Quickly, F4! Yeah, I like the colouring, especially at these, like the Vandal ships. Well, look at these, like if I can get the camera to it better. Okay. That there, you can see the big knockoff cannons it has. Like there, look at that. That's a good view. Look at that. That's the thing that's firing at you. Look at that, baby. Okay, was this the last one over in the middle? I don't think that the Sci-Fi itself. It basically looks like that, just take a wing off, so to speak. That's oversimplifying it, but... Because you weren't the Scythe, were you? Okay, this is a dropship, basically. And these are supposed to open up like this, and that's supposed to be a shield. So it keeps all the air in and stuff. Like an air bubble. Ooh, boy, look at me weird, baby. Yespin Prowler. Thank you, mate. So again, this is a ship that's really cool, but it's a ship that... If you want to have the most use of it, you want to be in a group. You want an organisation. So another reason why I've not really got this, because most of our ships can handle 2 to 3 people, and it's normally me, SupernovaTiffy, and Paralysis, so... And then we have a single seat of ships as well, but we want to go around, we have ships to go around together. And most of them are more like 4 to 6 player ships. Well, this is obviously to get your boots on the ground. I think these are the seats they sit in. Yeah, I think this is what they do. This is how they sit in it. Can I get the view of it? Oh god, we're kind of looking in the Eternals, people. Oh, why'd I get out again? I press to get out. Can't really get the view to show you people. Because for some reason it doesn't link to the Eternals, whatever. But basically, as you can tell for this, you hold on to it, then this little thing over your front. Get out. And then of course, when you're there, you can run and probably jump out on that when you're on the ground. So as you can see, there's 2 on each side, so 1, 2... Yeah, that's the way it works, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8 players can be in this to jump out. Plus the pilot. Of course, it's 1 pilot, okay. So that's 9 pilots. So I think this is a 1-player ship. If you do... Oh, there might be more things. We'll look in a sec. Well, I was going to say, I think it might be a 1-player ship. If you're doing its job. But obviously, it's a minimum of 8 players back there. That you're ferrying in to get out, and then you leave, or you're coming down to get 8 players in to get out, or basically you're dropping them in and dropping them out. And it's got one of these things. It's probably won't let me turn it off. Oh, there's a remote turret here. I was going to say, how can you use that to fly? But I guess that makes sense. If you think about it. You land. Yeah, go, 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 go. And then you like instead of sitting a duck, you can then be using this turret to blast people and trying to defend them as they leave. And then like, you're all clear, good. Oh, wrong button, sorry. Boom, now fly and take off. Or do I just didn't leave the seat by mistake and get blown up? Yeah, I think these... Oh, these are too, aren't they? I think. Yeah, these are them things too. So, okay, so it's more than 8 players. Okay, definitely. Can I look with this one, or is that going to show me the inner workings of the ship again? Oh god, what's happening? Let go! Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3 here. And did we say, was it 3? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6, 7. 7, so technically it should be the same on the other side. Oh, we can get in and out this way too. Oh, is it the same on the other side? I was going to say it's 14 people now. It's not, is it? It's 1, and that's where you grab your guns. So how many then? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8. 9, 10, 11. 12. Okay, so it's for 12 people to be dropped, you know, boots on the ground, plus a pilot, so technically 9 people in the ship supposed to have. As you can see, it's very crowded. There's a lot of players in here. And there's only 3 people, but obviously once you get in, you also get to your spot and wait, and then like that sort of thing. Boots on the ground, blast, 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 etc. Okay, I think we're done for the day then. 35 minutes, not bad. I did go through the knick-knack stuff as well, so that took a little longer, so this probably would have took me 30 minutes. I didn't do that. Also, I had a couple of interruptions with my own throat messing up and stuff. Also made me probably repeat something when I didn't need to. So that being said, let me just double check this and we covered them all. If it will load up properly, so I can read them. Today. Maybe. You're not gonna play ball? Try the other one, maybe this one can play ball. Hey mate. So I'm gonna play ball, great. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle though, so let me eyeball it. Definitely looked at, and looked at, so yeah. They don't have the Sci-Fi itself. Gonna load up. So with that being said, I'm going to grab myself a drink and we will end this episode. Okay, actually, no, we're at 36 minutes. We will go into day 5 and fingers crossed, day 5 can fit in this episode. So it doesn't take me like 10 weeks to get all this out. Oh, my helmet! I forgot. There we go, and that's what we do. That's how we do it. So I'll see you in a second. Everyone, power editing for day 5, and I cannot remember what it is until I look what would be on that day. Hopefully something cool, and so no one takes too long. Bye! Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play, the game known as Star Citizen. Episode number, I'm close to on the backlog, wherever it's at the front. Okay, today is day 5 though, and I believe it is Anvil. So we're going to take a look at Anvil today. I'm in the lift, I've got to hit the button. Was it Apex? Apex, oh, there we go. Oh, I'm already here. Play must have got in while I was doing my thingy. Had to done because I normally do like options 1, 2, 3, click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, graphics, audio, stuff like that. So I got in the lift and I just sat there looking at the back and I was doing that. Then SupernovaTiffy's getting ready to go work and she's going upstairs to get some food. So I was asking what she's doing and then said, I'll try and get as much of this done while you're upstairs. Turn around and we're at the correct floor. Wow, play must have got in. So again, this might be one where I do have to have some breaks in between because we're working at any point. I originally was hoping SupernovaTiffy would watch it quick and I forgot she's physically going to work today. Because normally she works from home, except for Tuesdays. And normally, oh, could you watch it for like 15 minutes or something, 20 minutes, and she's fine doing that and I can take her straight back. So I don't normally watch her most of the time while she works. Just so I can like finish the end of this or something. But obviously today, that's not happening. She's getting ready to physically drive there, so to Carrick. Okay, we may not have too much of a look in the Carrick. I'll see. Oh, and we have a new Pisces too, people. And the reason, because I have one myself. If you look at the past episodes, I've been using it quite a bit. Okay, let's see. This is a big day. Oh, not too bad. These two aren't covered. So we have Sentry, the Ballista underneath, the Liberator, Legionnaire, and the Crucible. Crucible, that's the one that SupernovaTiffy has, and she's backed that one years ago. Actually, she backed that when I backed the Carrick. And obviously, as you know, my Carrick's already out. I'm using it, and she's still waiting on Crucible, the repair ship. We have the Sparta, F8 Lightning, the Valkyrie. The F8 Lightning is the ship that is Squadron 42 based. Again, I can't remember 100%. It's either you complete Squadron 42, you get access to buy one, or you complete Squadron 42 and you get access to buy one in game. It's basically it's like a prize, that sort of thing. Or they might even give you one if you complete it once Squadron 42 comes out. Also, if you put $10,000 or the equivalent for Europe into the game, you will get a free one of these. And when $10,000 is, you know, buying ships, buying merchandise, subscribing, all that adds up on the account. FCR Hornet Tracker, Hornet Wildfire, so they're the Hornets. And in the middle we had the Arrow, Gladiator, Hurricane Hawk. Oh, and also Terrapin and Pisces there, and the new Pisces. Oh, the new Pisces as well, by the way. Apparently it's tier 3. So do you know how I was trying to explain before? Like tier 2, you can spawn on, it does tier 2 medical stuff. And I always get mixed up between tier 3 and tier 1. Well, I think tier 1 is the best. Because tier 3, it says in the description to take you to your bigger ship. To keep you alive. So it's not a spawning one. So that makes sense. So tier 1 is the best medical bed that all the places like Microtech, that the home planets have. There's one ship in the game that's not in the game yet. We'll be able to have that tier 3. Sorry, tier 1. I get mixed up again. Tier 1. Every other ship, including the Carrick, the 600i, the 890, have tier 2 beds that you can spawn from. And then tier 3 beds is in the Cutlass Red, was supposed to be an ambulance, and Costa Pisces was a smaller ambulance. And I believe, off my head, they're the only ones that have beds right now. Other than that concept and what I said about tech leak and how I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 2. It's modular. You'll be able to put 2 tier 1s in it, or 4 tier 2s in it, or 3 tier 3s in it. I believe it works. I think that's how it works, like that. Or you can mix them. So you could have like 1, you know, 3 tier 3s and 1 tier 1, something like that. You can mix them. I think I want to say it's called the Polaris, but I'm not 100% sure if it is or not. Okay, let's go right and do these ones first. I'm thinking it's a Polaris. I could be wrong with that. But it's the only ship in the game as of right now, of my knowledge, unless I'm remembering wrong, that can have the top tier medical bed. Every other medical bed at the moment are on planets only. Even the... I'm trying to think of Space Station. I think Space Station is tier 2 still. I think Space Station is tier 2. They might be the main ones still. Can't remember what Space Stations have. They're not the worst ones, obviously, because you spawn now. Okay. There's a player. So what is this? This is Anvil, obviously. This particular one is a heavy fighter. Oh, this is actually F8 lighting. I'm used to seeing them as red for the, is it Squatters? You know when we did the last expo, the one I'm actually editing now, the Squadron 99 or something? Or no, Squadron 42 itself, isn't it? They're red. I'm used to the red ones. This is the default one. This is probably the one that you'd get by completing Squadron or can buy, where you might get the red one for the 10,000. Oh, it could be the other way around, I don't know. I don't have one. The few vehicles employed by the proud men and women who serve in our Empire's Navy inspire the awe of the legendary F8 Lightning, a force to be reckoned with. The F8 has secured humanity's freedom from numerous threats at home and aboard countless times. This is a heavy fighter. Oh, there's a player getting in it. I guess I won't look in it right now, unless he's quick. We'll round it once. If he's still in it, we'll leave it. So you get a look on the outside. So of course this one's going deep in space and basically heavy fighter. Light fighters are supposed to be more nimble. Heavy fighters can take the punishment and dish it out more. Light fighters are supposed to avoid the punishment and get in and out. Medium's a bit of both worlds, not quite as good as on either. Then you have snub fighters, what's to intercept and keep you busy basically while these guys or lights catch. Okay, I think he's getting out. You getting out, mate? So I can have a look, please. Again, I'm trying to do this pretty quick. Or he's going to stand there. No, I think he's... For me, for him to... Ah, here we go. I was going to say, with him standing there just that, just staring at it, not leaving, I felt it was being a bit of a jerk then. Hi, mate. Excuse me. Thank you. It might have been just been glitching, taking a long time. Okay. Got a bit of lag there. So here's a better look at it. Let's have a play. So again, with him being here, you can see the size. Like, so many ships. And this... isn't the biggest ship in the game, as you've already seen, but you get to see the size thing. It's awesome. This, again, I believe is a one-person ship. I don't think anyone has access to that turret, other than you, obviously. It's probably a remote turret or gimbal to you. Well, they're saying reclaim a big old slug, but it's really neat and looks like it's made for you. Okay. Okay. Right, we'll go that one in middle in a minute because it'll take longer. With a Sparta here, the version of it, not sure. There's 2 or 3 versions of these right now. And we'll... this is the transport one. So this one does what it says on the tin. It's for getting troops off a big vehicle and into the hot zones. As you can see, it's for 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 8 people for the back. And then the crew, if the door opens up lagging, it has 1 driver and some weapon slots for the crew. And I think it has a turret. Or can maybe this one the crew uses, the main driver uses the turret. Okay, maybe it only takes one though. I thought I had a second person to use the turret. Oh. Let's sit and have a look. If there's a remote thing, I thought that thing there might have been remote, but it wasn't highlighting. Ah, yeah, okay, so he uses it. So again, he's driving. He puts the brakes on. Go, 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 boys! And then he clicks this, obviously, because I've got no power on it and it's in the thing. I can't turn it around, but I can turn around and give him cover fire. Boys, you're gone. You're out. Good. Watch them leave. Wrong button. They just do it every time. God, what button is it? And then quickly drive, drive, drive. Get out of there. There are other versions, I don't know if they'll be here or not, but the other versions are for taking out ships and stuff. They have missiles and stuff like that. Not very useful in the current version of the game. Should be useful when there's more players and you're trying to lock down an area, and it'll be more useful. I'm trying to think of the mode they were working on. That they said was about a year or so ago they were getting close to doing, and they still haven't finished it. The theatre war mode, they're supposed to be super useful on that. That's more like a battlefield type mode. Basically, it has 2-3 objectives, land, like land things, space, and atmosphere. This is the Valkyrie. Okay, I'm thinking the Valkyrie again. This is a troop transport, I think. Obviously, you get some vehicles in here. I think it's too low for a tank, though. And again, you've got your nice. Grab it. Oh, there we go. Deploy. You know, for them as the troops are getting out. Go, go, go! Defend them, etc. You see, it's a nice bulky ship to get in and out and take the punishment. Because again, it's not supposed to be flying in there quick, shoot and leave. It's supposed to be landing, taking some shots, getting the troops out, getting whatever vehicles out, and go. Okay. Again, as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. I got a feeling the ship has the same name. Oh, sorry, matey. I didn't mean to grab the ladder or your butt. That's going up there in a minute. Yeah, 10. So that's 20 people for this, not including the crew. You got a nice turret here. And again, technically, some of these could be using. Come on, could be using these side guns. You expect it to be the crew to be using them. And I believe, yeah, everything else is for the crews upstairs. This is for everyone else down here. Other than the crew members in that. Hi, mate. Okay. This is the crew area, I believe. As you can see, nice toilet. And of course, if one of the members needs to run up here quick before they land. There's a bed for one of the crew. Another 2 beds, so that's 3 crew members supposed to have. 5 crew members supposed to have. Another turret. That's good for the guy who works on that turret, isn't it? He can just get out of bed. Boom, boom. Everyone's going to like watch the vehicles and the crew running out. They haven't jumped out the sides. As we said, we saw this. Do they have a showy? I guess it's it's 2 in 1. Saving space. I'm assuming this one's for the captain. It's slightly separated. 2 more. Are these turrets? Yes, gunner turrets. Make sure they're the scanner turrets. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, the one down there, 4, 5, we're flying. So yeah, the crew members must be using these. So I guess you could have an extra couple of people using the extra miniguns, but theoretically, I'll be out in a sec, sorry. But theoretically, that's not really for the crew to use, is it? They can jump on them afterwards if like some of the turrets had gone or whatever. Okay, nice. If you want to get in the seat, you can. Thank you. Oh, if I can get down the ladder. There we go. Yeah, bitch to the ground. Okay. And again, pretty mean, but it's Anvil, pretty mean looking landing gears. Oh, does it have a little? Oh, it does. To get down it easier from there, step, boom. I think I missed a step when I came down, but hey. Okay, room 1 done. I believe we're going right today, so it should be this way. We're going left all the other days. Again, depending how this works, I may have to come back after if Aurora gets up as soon as if he leaves, depending how long this takes. because she's getting ready to leave. She's probably down in 5 minutes or so, but I'm glad we got one room completely done. Because it's easier to come back here knowing, oh, one room's done or 2 rooms done, than I'm in the middle of a big room. But it'd be nice if we can get at least this room and the bottom room done before it all gets. I would like to get it all done before SupernovaTiffy goes. But if we have to, that would be nice to get done now. And then Power Editor will be back and come back here and do them. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it's all Hornets. We have that Master Class Hornet here again. I feel it could be that green one there. Is this the regular Hornet? No, this is a Ghost. This is the one Hornet that I would like to earn in game. It's basically stealth ship. The reason I don't get it now, I already have a Sabre. What's my stealth ship? And technically, the Zinni one is supposed to be a very scouty one. You can look at that. I can look at another one. Stealth fighter, see? Okay. Oh no, no, no! This is the original. This is the classic. Medium fighter. The A is the I was going to say the medium one. The A is the military-based one. UAE's Navy Premier Carrier, based fighter craft. The F-7A is the frontline attack ship for the military combat missions. While not outfitted for long-range runs, one that can take a share of hits, dish out constant powerful responses. Basically, the original design of the game, I think in the original trailer, is this ship. And on top of that, this is the military one. All the other Hornets in the game are supposed to be civilian versions of them. So they're not as powerful. If I'm not mistaken, there's one player in the whole game. One player actually owns this one. A lot of players own kits to make them look like this. So the regular Hornet can turn it and it looks this way, but it isn't actually the military one. There's only one player in it. Apparently, I saw it on Reddit or something that he apparently was in a live stream years ago, and they gave one away. And I think some of the devs don't realise, or they forgot, because it says every year during this time period he gets access to it, and then after this time period he can't use it again. And he lets other players use it when he can. And he said, because he was on Reddit saying, "Can please people add to my report?" Because I'm trying to do a bug report about it, but I can't, because the way the council works is you report the bug, and then say SupernovaTiffy comes on. I've seen that bug too. I can reproduce this, and then so comes on. I can reproduce this, and once you got that, then the devs look at this and go, "Oh, this thing's got over 150 people reproducing it. This one's got 2. We're also going to try and fix the 150 people person one." And since he's the only one had it, everyone's on there like, "You're making up, you're lying." So he has to like doing videos and pictures showing it in his stuff. Look, it's the real one. Sure, it's not the, the one with the oh, I forgot the word I used. The paint job. And no, it's not. Look, it says it's not. And he gets explaining. Eventually, devs saw it and they fix it for him. I have no clue if with this new event if it's got turned off again. Well, apparently there's only one in the game. So really, it's the rarest ship in the game. So that's pretty neat. And not the paint version, because this could be just a paint version of one, but the actual real military one's the rarest one in the game that he's got. I think the next rarest is the Vandal version. During Kickstarter, they did a Vandal one, what's supposed to be real Vandal ships that only so many players have got hold of. Every Vandal ship since then are human-designed versions. What difference that makes to the actual game is probably to do with stats, like he might have an extra slot, I don't know, making this up right now. He might have a bit more firepower in this because military grade. He might be able to put some military stuff on it, for like the power plant, what you can't on a regular one, maybe. Maybe it has a unique power plant. That sort of stuff. But the military's a pure military ship is supposed to be better than other the citizen ships. They're supposed to be toned down a little bit. Okay, this one is the Super Hornet. This baby has the main thingy there, and depending how you have this set up, you can have another human in it, so it's a 2-player one, or you can have it set up remotely, and it's not a 2-player one, and then it's basically gimbal to him. This one has, theoretically, well, please don't crash, the most firepower out of all the Hornets, and again, not including the original military grade version of the regular Hornets. I mean, Ghost Super Hornet, yeah, it did. Has the most firepower in them. Okay, yeah, I did crash, and we're back. I was explaining about the Super Hornet. I think I basically got the gist of what I'm trying to say about it there. Is it another Super Hornet? It's just a different one. Oh, this is the regular. So this is the FC. This is the default one. Basically, this is the equivalent of the military one, but the one for us. Basically. I think that one could be the masterclass one there, maybe. No, it's not. It's this one. I've practiced every one but the middle ones, didn't I? This is the masterclass one. So this one states, created as part of the Masters of Flight, not class, flight, series in communication with the Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Wildfire pays tribute to famed pilot Ari Riley for her distinction service with the legendary Squadron 42. The Hornet comes equipped with her own personally selected loadout preferences and custom special edition livery, honouring her iconic ship. And this is probably one of the best looking ones. We'll have a look at her quick. Oh, no, not close. Fudge. Oh my god. Please screw that up. Okay, here we go. I like this one, probably one of the best for the look. Like, I would love to hit the Hornet Ghost and have this look on it. Especially like the Wildfire. What does it say? Angel something. Angel something, doesn't it? Just really nice, the colouring of this one, the layout. Oh, I should probably keep it in that mode so you can see me get out. There we go. And last, we have the Hornet Tracker. I believe this is a scanning version. Basically, instead of the big bulky turret like the Super Hornet has, this one has a big dish, I believe, on top. I'll have to get him to show you better. This is for scanning and stuff. So, you know, you want to send one of these Hornets out scouting and better. There's enemies around or whatever you're looking for. This is that's the ship for it. If I'm not mistaken. I can read the thing to make sure I'm not mistaken. Plus the blue's pretty nice. See there? Oh, it's not letting me turn upwards because I'm getting in. There, big dish. But I believe the Wildfire, if you can see on it, it's basically a Super Hornet. You know, the regular one does have one too, it looks like. Oh no, that's the military one has it, the Super Hornet has it, and the Wildfire has it. But all the rest do not have an extra turret on top. Like this one uses it for a scanner. I gotta keep an eye on his thing. His food, is that his food there? It's 81. So I do remember one of these years I was doing these, he randomly died. I looked afterwards, it was like he was on like 20% or something. He queued over. The Tracker. Pathfinder. If the Ghost is made to hide, the Tracker is made to seek. The F7CR Tracker boosts its advanced radar suite, making it ideal for deep space explorers who require depth and accuracy in their scan packages. Local military and larger Merc units will also repurpose trackers to act as mobile CNC, so command centers, ships for their squadrons. Cool. Okay, so we got this room done, so it's 2 rooms done. SupernovaTiffy currently, during the crash, she came down and she's now outside with our dog MJ walking her before she gets ready to go to work, so I might have to have a power editing break in a minute. But I'm hoping, I don't know, depends how long she's going to be, we can get the bottom room done at least. It's a small room. No, I'm going back of myself, we'll go out this way. But we'll see if we can or not. And of course, I'm hoping after she goes, Aurora will stay asleep so we can finish this episode. And now I don't have to do it like 5 hours, 8 hours later, or 2 or 3 hours later, whatever it is, before she goes for a nap again. So I have other things on the channel still to do. As recording this, I was supposed to do Elix yesterday, I had to finish Warhammer off. Plus Dossets, obviously, what I did. Oh my god, I'm gonna get myself lost. So today's really Elix, but I also have Bar to do, and I have IWDs to do. I've lost a day to them, because this is the week where Thanksgiving is, so I'm going to lose 2 days anyway. Over there, I'm going to try and get these Star Citizens done. Apex, was it this way? Get myself lost. What the hell? How did it do a circle? How? Should be straight across then. So yeah, so it should be this one. Oh, no, it is that one. That's the one. Duh. I was looking at that thinking that was the Valkyrie stuff or whatever we did. That's the main one. So yeah, so today I'm going to do bar or Elix. I'm thinking, I was originally leaning to do Elix, but I'm thinking maybe do bar and IWD if I can. And then the next day look at Elix if possible. Okay. That's the Anvil Hawk, we'll look at that later. But and there's Aurora waking up. Brilliant. So yeah, power editing. I may not be able to continue this to after. She might go back to sleep. I'm doubting it. SupernovaTiffy says she's going to leave at 1:15, so she might be able to take her upstairs. It's 1:30 now. She comes in from MG. It's quick enough. And if she's in quick enough... Yeah. Okay, give me a second, people. Power editing. Okay, back. SupernovaTiffy's taken her upstairs for a little bit to feed her before she gets ready to... Well, she's already ready to go work. So she needs to leave, so hopefully we can get this done within the next 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay. You are the Blister. So again, it's part of the Sparta series. This is the one that, as you can see, has big knockoff missiles, take down ships, a gun, what's more for the front thing. At the door, this is the one that's going to let me in it to look. Obviously it has an interior, oh here we go, like big wheels. Obviously this is the same, one person. And we have here for, I believe, for the ballistas. I think that's what it's for. Or is it for the little minigun? Let me check. Okay, yeah, I think it's for the thingy. It's I'll turn my light off. Can't turn my light off. Fudge. I can't turn my light off while I'm sitting. That's stupid. Yeah, sorry about that. It says, as you can see, it has 10 missiles. Then you pick the target. Must have a thing for a remote control so you can see, because obviously you won't be able to see in this. Exits. It's not showing me where it is. It's harder with the bright light on. But yeah, there's probably a button that's remote control for it. Because obviously, if you're sitting there, you can't see nothing. Yeah, and I can turn off and on. And of course, we have stuff for guns and stuff again. These have to get out. And of course, the back is taken up by these. And obviously 10 missiles in it. Yeah, there's 4 there, and 5, 4, 5, yeah, boom. Okay, and the other side quick. Oh, this is the... Oh, I was going to say, I got excited, this is a tank now. Is it the same ones back there? I think it might be. Anvil Aerospace Focus. Oh, that's the Centurion. Oh, this is a new version one. I believe the difference is for ground things too. Sorry, air things too. But I believe this is more medium range. Where the Ballista, again, make up random numbers here. Let's say does 100 feet. Boom, it can take you out 100 feet away. This thing can probably take you out maybe 60 or 50 feet away. Or maybe even 40. It can still... It's still good for air, but not as good range. But at the same time, the Ballista only has 10 missiles. And then 10 missiles, it's like, twiddle my thumbs, what do I do now? This thing, I believe, is energy based, so we can keep going. So, if you're close to this, you're more dangerous with this in a sense. The other one, as long as you can outrun the missiles, you can run out eventually. With this one, you've got to blow it up or stay away. The other one, you can wait till it runs out of missiles or blow it up. And it's harder to stay away. But you can see it's the same sort of setup. So I'm assuming that will control their lasers, remotes, etc. Let me see if it gives you more details on this. Built as Anvil's popular Atlantis platform, on their Atlantis platform, the Centurion presents a tactical solution for short-range anti-aircraft operations. See? That's why I said it may be 40. Thanks to the Century's custom energy-based AH turret, your forces can establish ground superiority by assured immediate threats from above and dealt with quickly and efficiently. And because energy, it's basically unlimited ammo, but it's shorter range than the Ballista. So in other words, having like 10 ballistas sitting there, all aimed, it's probably going to be more dangerous than 10 of these. Because you'll be able to get closer to these and see these before they start shooting at you. But at least the ballistas are going to run out eventually. These are not. So if you have enough ships to throw at it and get blown up, eventually, these are sitting ducks. These not so much. But you have a wider space to work around them, so. Okay. Is it the Crucible? If it is, it's SupernovaTiffy's ship that she owns. She's waiting on. I believe it is. Yeah. A so-called flying toolbox, the Crucible Anvil Aerospace first dedicated repair ship, featuring a rotating control bridge and a detachable pressurized workspace. Crucible is a versatile mobile garage equipped with repair arms, a drone operating centre, and all the equipment needed to overhaul a damaged craft back in fighting shape. This is the one what I'm not sure as might technically be to carry a tonk. And now Tiffy's bought the 600i. Well, I got it for her Christmas, one of her Christmas stuff. And for doing that, once the rework's done, so you'll have two, well, possibly two could do the tonk. I don't have any, so if I need my tonk moving around, Tiffy, help please! Well, yeah, that's going to go into salvage stuff and that, basically, and repair stuff. Okay, what are you? I recognise you, but I cannot think of your name. What are you? Oh yeah, Transporter 1. Okay. You are the Liberator, the tradition of excellence with Liberator, an open-air vehicle carrier designed with the same quantum drive and long-distance capabilities of military spec carriers and Pathfinders, but tailored to citizens market. The Liberator is the ideal carrier to put your fleet on the front line of an operation. So, like this is, like I said, it's a carrier. I believe this is the one where it's a mixture. It carries like 2 or 3 ground vehicles, and then there's some space. Unless I'm getting mistaken, for a couple of like medium-sized ships, I think. Again, this would be nice to have a thing to look on top of it. You know, like I said in an earlier video, so we can look downwards on it. What are you? You are the Legionnaire. Oh, you're focused for boredom. So basically, you want to take, if you're a pirate, you want to board people, this is what you want. If you want to be like a bounty hunter, military, expert, legally board people, this is what you want. This is designed to basically get troops on another ship. Again, I don't see much use, for me personally, when I say I don't see much use for some of these ships, I mean me personally, my fleet. I don't see myself attacking players and boarding them. Closest to doing that would probably be when I do some bounty hunting. But then, there's probably other ways to get on it than using a big knockoff ship with how many players. Okay, so we've done them all except for the middle stuff now. I'll go around the edges quick if I can work out how to get out of here quick. There it is, at the back. I'll have to get himself a drink too, 69, or some food. Oh, we looked at the hut very quickly earlier, didn't we? That's about, speaking of bounty hunter, that's a bounty hunter ship. That's the smallest one in the game. I would want and love them to make a Carrick, a freelancer that's probably more Connie size or the Corsair size ship that allows you to carry the Hawk with a small area for like it could be a custom bike or something like a Dragonfly. Basically a bit like the 400i has. So it's like a snub fighter, and it should be a 3-player ship. I would love that in the game. And why it be 3 players? Because one person can be in the snub to go on ground to get the bounty. One person can be in the Hawk. Again, he has the EMP as part of the Hawk, and he can carry someone. The ship itself should have, as you go to cargo, on the right side, it could be left, right, doesn't matter. On the right side, for example, could be where you can actually walk and store a little bit of cargo, maybe. And the left side, should have a small walkway and a couple of the pods to keep you, maybe 2 pods either side. Maybe only one side of pods, so like 3 pods, 4 pods only. Combined with the Hawk, that gives you like, again, 1 extra every time. So you still have stuff like the Avenger with, what was it, 12 pods? Or was that, yeah, I think it was 12, wasn't it? And he had a lot more. So the main player would basically control the ship and have access to either blade a turret or not. If he doesn't have it bladed, player 2. If he's not in one of the Hawk or the Snub, be able to use the turrets. Player 3 would be able to have the other seat. Player 1 can give him access to the missile mode. So they can all work that way. Of course, one player can run around and fix it if it's getting damaged. As a small area for kitchen, stuff like that. Something like that. I would love to, and again, I'll snap it up if they could have something like that in the game. Because then you have a lot of options with your 3 players. Here's the regular Pisces, by the way. Expedition Edition. Expedition Edition! Hehe. Explorer Pathfinder, sporting more guns and limited edition levy. So this is the version I have. So what I want to know, how's that different to this one over here? And what I mean by that, obviously, yes, you have a medical bed. Do you still have the extra guns? Or is it just basically the default one with the medical bed and you lose the extra guns? Because then it makes it a tougher choice. If it's literally this one with a bed, that's an upgrade easy. Sporting more guns and limited edition livery, the C8X Pisces Expedition turns the stout snub into a perfectly viable standalone explorer vessel with its compact frame. What's that? Deft maneuverability? DFT maneuverability? I don't know what that means. I know what maneuverability means, but the deft maneuverability? Is that a glitch? Should I say something else? Oh, I can turn it around. And seating for free. The Pisces Expedition is ready to take on its adversaries. So yeah, you get 3 seats in that. Don't know how many's in that yet. But again, if you take the bed out and you only have 1 seat, that's still an upgrade. Unless you want the 3 seats. But we'll see. That's the Pisces. Let's go around the edges and then we'll do them before we do the Carrack. Oh god, here's the Hawk I was just telling you about, and there's a Congress member. All the Congress members have the hats. And he's got his model glass on too, even though he's not wearing it all properly, and he's bald. No offense, boy, you look like a dog. Yeah, I'm lagging like mad on you. Oh, please don't crash me. Oh, he's gone. Okay, so as for the Hawk, as I was talking about it earlier, you have your little seat here. I have one, so you'll see it on my channel now and again. Has an EMP in it. I believe it has 6 guns. The defaults are for theoretically knocking some of the guns on it, knock down the shields, like sucker punch stuff, and others for killing them. You can obviously swap all these out to what you want. And off my head, I believe everything's tier 2, but you can I think it's tier 1 gimbaled, but you can set them to tier 2 fixed, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're good with a joystick or you just great aim, it can be quite a powerful ship. Well, I think I have mine set on gimbal because I'm a mouse user right now. And the back end here, see that little thing there at the bottom, this little booty? That's its pod for what you can technically sleep in or for taking your bounty back. And it has a little spot somewhere, what gives you, I think it's at the front somewhere, that gives you access to your weapons and stuff, like a set of weapons. And she transforms as well when you're in landing mode or out of landing mode. So she's really nice little ship. Basically, if you want to be a bounty hunter, a single bounty hunter, it's a good all-round start. Well, it's literally a start ship for bounty hunter. Okay, is this the Arrow? Hurricane. Sorry, Hurricane. See this heavy fighter? Big things do come in small packages. The Hurricane is a fighting spacecraft that packs a deadly punch into a slight fuelage. The spacecraft compensates for its lack of creature comforts with a powerful armoured 6 guns capable of blasting their way through nearly anything. Hurricane pilots have yet to find an enemy shield they can't knock down. Basically, imagine the Anvil Hawk and beef her up. It's basically what this thing is, without obviously the bounty hunter specific stuff and the sucker punch stuff. This is made for killing. How do you get in this on the side? Can I not get in? You a front way, what? No. Okay, I'm going to be able to get in this one. I don't own one, so I'm not actually sure where the thing is. I'd say it's there. That's the hole. Let's... Oh, it's pulling for the other stuff, is it? It's from behind? Is this a ladder there? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is a gunner seat. Well, at least I can look around it for you. Oh god, it's all black. I found the gunner seat, so this one actually has a gunner for it. So this is a 2-player ship then. So I'm actually in the gunner seat, not... Right, I'm not in the pilot, am I? Nope, the gunner seat. Not sure I get in the pilot seat, but I found the gunner seat. Again, if it didn't have the full rent on it, I probably could find it a lot easier. It's probably on that side. Anyway, here's a nice look at her. I don't think it should be as black as it is the turret. I think that's a bug. It's very black for some reason. Okay, so we have the Carrack, trying for behind it. We have the new Pisces we're going to look at in a minute. Yeah, they look good. Oh, we can see the inside. Beautiful. Can't wait to look at that. Okay, what do we have here? You the arrow? Yep, here's the arrow. So this is a light fighter, I think. Excuse me, mate. Yep, light fighter. Can't find a way to get in there. But anyway, this is a light fighter. Very fast, very nimble, very deadly. Moving on. The Gladiator. Oh, okay. This baby was probably one of the first ships that truly dominated Arena Commander that came out. It would basically, people call it like a missile boat. It had so many missiles, and back then in Arena Commander, you could fire the missiles, run out, kill yourself, what most players did, respawn, full set of missiles again, and go again. And this was topping the leaderboards that people in this ship were. And basically people couldn't damage them quick enough because they would just self-destruct themselves once they ran out of missiles and come back. Now Arena Commander's a little different. Basically you self-destruct, you don't get the missiles back, you get them back by killing people. So you have to be fighting. So by killing yourself, you're just costing yourself. And I believe it's a two-player ship too. And as far as I know, this ship has not had much love ever since it came out. Most ships have gone through multiple reworks at this point. I don't think some have had one. I could be wrong. Put in the comments. Oh no, we had one back in 2018 or whatever. But I don't think this one has. It's due for one, and it's classed as a bomber too. Again, it's a neat little ship. It's one of, again, it's a ship you don't see often anymore, with players using it that often. They don't really get much love. But again, at one point in time, this dominated Arena Commander. Like the 300R when that came out, that dominated Arena Commander. M50 came out, that dominated Arena Commander. But I got a feeling this came out before the 350 and M50. I might be wrong. But this dominated it when it came out. I think this was, if it did come out first over them two, this is like the first meta ship Arena Commander. Because everyone started off with Hornets, then you got the Auroras and everything. And this came out and it was just complete night and day. People in this were destroying people. Okay. Is this the turtle? Anvil turtle. So this is a explorer ship, basically. A single player explorer ship, pretty awesome. That's the scanning system, one player. I believe this is the first ship that actually had the movable parts. You have all the in the development, because you're supposed to be able to pull the power packs out and stuff like that. This is the first ship that actually had the actual things moving. You can't still pull them out, but they started putting them in properly. The whole point of this, why it's a turtle, is supposed to be, it takes a lot of punishment, can't dish it out. So if you go after this thing, it should be able to escape. But it's not going to win in a dogfight with anything. It's supposed to be getting in and take the punishment, get its butt out there, keep you safe. Choose the light, see it's got a little bed, it's got a little toilet there. And should all these panels say it's got the, oh, I think it's one of the first ships that had all the open panels that was locked. I can open this one. Oh, they've locked them, huh? Normally you could open them, they've locked them. There's a thing for your suit. Again, it's a nice little ship. But again, to me, my Carrack is this on steroids. But again, the Carrack is made for, I think it's for up to 6 players really, this is for 1. Okay, is that all the ships but the new one and the Carrack? Stuff on the stairs. I believe it is. Okay, let's find out what the interiors are like of this and what does it say on the sign. This is new this year. Love the paint job. I've looked on the site very quickly and there's another special, a couple of special paints for it. One with like yellow stripes, more like an ambulance, but this red one I really like. There's a couple other ones, a blue one, and I forgot what the other one was on my head. Explorer Pathfinder with its compact frame, deaf again, maneuverability and seating for free. Okay. Wait, is this? Have they put the wrong sign up? Snubcraft included with every Carrack is built by Anvil Aerospace for scouting ahead, exploring environments, inaccessible to its largest carrier ship. Wait, this is not the medical one, it's the regular one with a new red paint. Oh no, the best in show, it's got a red paint. Is this the best in show paint? It's not the new medical one. I guess we'll go in and find out if there's a bed or not. No, this looks different. No, this is the medical one. Then why didn't it give me that information? Yeah, that's neat. It's got like a thingy there, I guess, for sterile. So you get a new bed. Well, obviously, it's tier. Oh, I said it earlier in the episode. It's the worst bed out of them. Was it tier 3 we said? 2 1? Whichever one it was I said. I've gone blank, which it is now, sorry. Manage imprint records, regenerate options. Generate? You shouldn't be able to do that here. Does not. Oh, okay, so that's default and it tells you can't. Please with a different medical. Okay, that's fine, that's good. I don't think it should be able to. I guess I keep that default thing there for all of them. Okay, so as you can see, we can close this. That's good. So this is basically, we're in danger. Get him in, come on, get him in here. Come on, we've got to get back to the ship. And then get to tier 2 bed, and it's like, they still need tier 3, we've got to get back to a planet or something. Okay, so this is obviously for storage, crew storage, medical supplies, for the bed. You still have a seat. Okay, nice. The other one, I believe, has 3 seats. Also, the other one on this side had cargo space. I believe this is lost to cargo space for this, so you'll be giving up the cargo space, I believe, for this. You still have a seat here. What's this do? Oh, patient care, no patient in bed. Oh, so they're in bed. This is how they would work on them. Neat. That's cool. So someone's in bed, I could work on someone. So yeah, so my biggest thing with this then, does it have the extra slot for the weapons? And if it does, is it worth giving the cargo up for it? Like, what's more important for the Carrack? Oh, send the little ship down, brings a bit of cargo back? Or is it more important have a medical thing? Because technically, no cargo, you can still bring stuff in. Oh, it might have cargo. That little space there could be cargo. Mightn't it? Not sure. Worst case scenario, you could put it on there, a box or so, couldn't you? Ooh, tell me through that. But then again, if it has extra slot, it may not even attached to the slot, mightn't it? Like I said, I'm going to have to look that up on the site and everything. Can I turn it on and see what weapons it has on the screens? Looks like it's just partly on default and it's not letting me. It seems this year they've kind of cut some stuff off from you unless you rent it. I guess I could... If it's here, that means you could probably rent it and do it. I'll have it for 2 days. Okay. But yeah, this may not be full cargo, but what's not stopping you putting one box here, is there? Or even just shoving it in this corner. Maybe that's a cargo spot. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that's the new medical one. So, off my head, what I know... Oh, cool, they got stairs for it. Off my head, what I know, like I said... Regular version... I guess we can go in the back, you can see the difference quick. Because even though the set expeditions and what this one is, it doesn't have any extra other than extra slot for weapons. Other than that, they're the same. Ah, so here we go. So this one has 2 seats, where that one has 1. This is the seats replaced in that one, as we saw with the medical thing. This is where your cargo is. So instead you've got the bed dash, you lose that cargo here. You also have cargo here, what I think you lose because of the medical stuff completely. So I would say this. So it's cargo versus medical. 2 seats versus 1, but technically if you've got 3 in the team, what's stopping you lying in the bed? And then technically while you're flying back, you're more likely to be using this anyway, or your buddies over here. You got the main bed. Sorry, the main seat. There's another player. And of course, this one, the regular one, has, I think, 2 missiles and 2 guns. The this one has 4 guns and 2 missiles. And that's what I want to know, but where does the medical one fit on that? If it has the 4 guns and 2 missiles, then all you swap in cargo for medical stuff. And 1 seat. If you lose them 2 guns too, then you're swapping a bit more. Okay, we're at 47 minutes. It's 2 o'clock my time here. SupernovaTiffy says she's going to leave it at 1:15. So we're going to have a very quick glance at the Carrack. There's the thing that comes up. I forget mine has that, because sometimes I'm driving here, and then later on it pops up and smacks me. I don't know how you activate this. Okay, very quickly. We have some ladders there. Lower the ramps, that's to put the ramp down. The cargo, these cargo things are exactly the same as 3 of them. Eventually, there's none planned yet that these are modular. Eventually, they will make modules for this. So these could be anything. You could have 3 of these cargoes for extra cargo space like everyone has default. Or they could be other stuff. They could be for bounty hunting. They could be for medical supply. I don't know. They haven't put any ideas yet. Here's obviously guns. Where you get your suits. If you want to go out there. Guns, suits for the crew. There's one of your turret lifts. So you have to get to your turret. So this is basically the bottom floor. But for now, these are cargo only, but eventually that's what I'm looking forward to when they announce the modules and what they're going to be. Because I don't really want 3 cargoes. Like, make one of these, like, if you take this out, this could be a snub thing for extra fighter. Maybe. Okay, sorry about that, cut away. Aurora is down, she's drinking the bottles. I'm going to try and do it as quick as possible. I didn't say we we're going to do too much anyway. So here, oh, the door shot at me. Of course it does. I generally use this lift. If you go to, we're on subdeck, so the habitable deck. Just going to show you what I generally do. And then we're going to end this episode. So I come out here, as you can see here, we have the crew quarters quickly. So I'll give you a quick glance at that. We have the pool table stuff over here. Give you a quick glance at that. I don't generally jump on these, but I'll show you very quickly. This is where the crew stays, as you can see. This is where the showers are. Boom, boom, boom. So it's an awesome ship. Obviously, you see it on my channel a lot more often. Lockers. So the pool table. Toilets over here, so you can see this quickly. Go out here. Okay. This is the captain's room. So he's got little. Hopefully, let me have a chest set. That'd be cool. Like the Mercury. It's bare. It's thingy. His shower, his toilet. Get in and out. Obviously, the shelving. Obviously, it has the 2 decks. Let me jump in one so I can show you. So you can fly it from here, you can fly it from upwards quickly. What I normally do is go to the medical thing, what's a bit more to the back, then depending, go here or go somewhere else in the ship if I'm trying to get another ship inside of it. Okay, I need outside the ship. There we go. As you can see, that's the open thingy where you can put the Pisces in, Auroras and other little ships like that will fit too. It comes also with for the ramp's at the front. A ground vehicle comes with it. I think it's a rover. As you can see there from the top, it's hard to tell. That's the other pilot decky area, crew area. Again, I might just stop this in a second because Aurora looks like she might be moving over and start hitting her toys. Again, you got some of the parts here. See the 1, 2, 3s, etc. You see this is where some of the other parts fit in that. And no matter will come up this lift, go in here for the medical thing. It's like my default. You can see the big tier 2 stuff. It's not these side beds, it's this bed here. And I remember Happy tried it once and he said it didn't work. Then I found out a few episodes after, I think he got one of these beds. He got the wrong beds that don't count. Therefore, for recuperating. Okay, and then around the back, very quickly, this floor. Again, if you're not lagging, it's so much better. You can see where the medical stuff is inside there. Elevator to go further up. Probably just take that elevator very quickly. See there, popping up, okay. Technical deck. Okay, mind your head. Mind your head! Do do do. Okay, so through the technical deck, you have access to a turret. As you can see down here, a turret for the side. Sorry about the banging, roars moving around. We have engineering in here with the gravity machines, etc. and all that stuff. Way to get down to the other deck and get up it if your lifts aren't working for whatever reason. You need to fix things. What was this just so you can see into itself, the engineering. That's probably his main thing is he goes in there and needs to fix things. Up and up and up and. Another turret will be same as the other side, so port's going down. There's the main hangar bay. You saw it from the outside earlier. Obviously, you shut this through that console over there. So we'll go around there right now. And I believe it's this place where you get to the top. And it's also where your big map is. And that's basically all the ship done once we get up here very quick. The door open for me so I can show you. Oh, is it behind me? Ah, it's behind me. Voila. As you see, there's where you'll be planning your mapping and stuff. And escape pod there. Some way to escape. Airlock, here we go. This should be on top of the ship. Here we go. So you can see from out here and you can watch the ship fly away. And then you come out here and you can EVA, you're in space, or watch a ship fly off or whatever. Or, I don't know, it's big enough if you've got this shut. Maybe play a game of footy. Especially if you're on Terraformer, Gravity and stuff. As you can see. And basically, that's it for Anvil today. Obviously, I need to find a bit more out about the Pisces. Maybe next episode I can tell you about it. But with that being said, from the great view up here... oh, and there, we didn't go into it. Ah, the light's ruining it. But, yeah, you can see it a bit. There's the other cockpit. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to the custom. See you next time as we get a nicer view of the Expo and the new Pisces. See you everyone. Bye, one for day.